Okay, welcome to a video on inverse variation. To begin with, we're going to review direct variation. If y varies directly with x, then we have the equation y equals some k times x, where k is called the constant of variation. So k is going to be filled in with a number, and it's called the constant of variation. So let's look at a couple of examples. Example 1. Y varies directly with x so that y equals 654 when x is equal to negative 218. Find y when x is 171. So the first thing you want to do is write the equation y equals k times x. Second thing we want to do is use the x and the y that were given to help us find k. So we're given one pair, y and x. That's the pair that goes together. You can almost think of this like a point. In fact, we will look at graphing these and this will be a point. So we're going to plug them in for x and y. Okay, so y is 654, k is unknown, and x is negative 218. Or if you prefer, you can write this negative 218 times k. So then what we need to do is solve for k. So I'm going to divide each side by negative 218. Might need a calculator here. It turns out to be that k is negative 3. So now we're going to use this k to help us answer the second part of the question, which is find y when x is 170. So they also might have a question that says write a function that represents this variation or relation. And so that would just be plugging in the k. So this is the function representing this relation. Direct variation is always a linear function, and k is basically like a slope, and there is no y-intercept. So now we're going to plug in the x that they give us, which is 171 right here. And so really it's just multiply by negative 3. And that's going to give us our answer of negative 513. Okay, go ahead and try example 2, which says y varies directly with x so that y is equal to 18 when x is equal to 12. Find y when x is negative 14. So give this one a try. When you're ready, hit continue or pause and see if you got it right. So we have to first plug in the y and the x that they give us, which are 18 and 12, and we get that k is 3/2, or you could write it as 1.5 as well. So we can then have this equation, y equals 3/2 x. So then the next thing we need to do is plug in the negative 14, which is the x that they give us. You can do a little bit of a cross-canceling here. 2 goes into negative 14, negative 7 times. So then the answer is negative 21. Alright, in the next two videos we're going to look at inverse variation and joint variation or combined variation.